What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Top of the bill, people. Tyson Fury tells Warren to make the Usyk fight for $500 million and claims he would have fought Anthony Joshua for free. Tyson Fury's proposed undisputed heavyweight title fight with Alexander Usyk has been received the green light from the WBC, but the Brit wants a whopping £500 million for the bout. Of course, the Gypsy King ended his latest retirement on Saturday night after the unified heavyweight champion retained his WBA, WBO, and IBF titles in the rematch with Anthony Joshua, as we know. And the World Boxing Council, whose heavyweight belt is already held by Fury, are willing to sanction the mouth-watering dust-up. But Fury won't fight the undisputed Ukrainian for anything less than £500 million. He wrote to the Instagram, "The world's biggest fight has to be the world's biggest money. If I'm going to put it all on the line versus some unknown foreigner, boys, better get that $500 million. If not, keep that little mug." Fury claims that he would have fought for the title of undisputed champion for free had Joshua won last week in Saudi Arabia showdown. He added, "If it was AJ, it would have been for free, but it's not." Fury's demand came after the WBC president Mauricio Suleiman said that Tyson Fury is the WBC champion of the world. He's not holding the other belts. He's holding the WBC champion, which is the championship of Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson, and Lennox Lewis, etc. I'm very proud of Tyson Fury. He's a tremendous fighter, and I'm sure he wishes to continue boxing, and a fight to unify all the championships in the division would be tremendous. Those are the words of Mauricio Suleiman and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Let me counterpunch. First of all, okay, you want £500 million to fight an unknown foreigner. Now, people, I want that to set in, okay? Just based on what he said, I'm fighting an unknown foreigner, meaning this unknown foreigner really doesn't have the financial backing of $500 million. But I want $500 million fighting this particular unknown foreigner. I mean, if you were asking anybody that, what sense would that make? He's unknown, he's a foreigner, he doesn't speak English, yada, yada, yada. Give me $500 million. I mean, what does that sound like through and through? To me, it sounds like a duck. Looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's duck, baby. Why? Simply because if he was unknown, okay, you want to fight him for $500 million because he's unknown. But you try to justify that by saying you would have fought Joshua for free, which you could have came probably close to $500 million maybe if you would have fought Joshua. Certainly maybe about $250 million, because that was what it was once upon a time. Once upon a time, people, mind you, before Joshua took that second L, okay? But you're saying you want us to believe that you will fight Anthony Joshua for free, but want to fight an unknown Usyk for $500 million. Impossible. Even if he feathered and he fractured in the fact that he was fighting Joshua for free, then you got to pay almost double time, so that's £250 million to fight both fighters, because that's if you smash them and bundle them together. That's the only logical explanation I could come up with when you're dealing with Tyson Fury wanting $500 million for one fight with an unknown foreigner. So you're putting a guy down, but you're trying to make the value of that guy high, but then at the same time put him down. It's an oxymoron. It makes no sense. It's saying, hey, you know what? This unknown guy, I'm not going to fight for free, but Anthony Joshua, that I may look like it could be that possible fight, I would fight him because this guy beat him. So are you trying to make this guy pay for your salary that you would have made with Anthony Joshua? And you're just trying to say, okay, give me 250 for Joshua, give me 250 for this unknown foreigner, and then that's justifying everything else. But guess what? You didn't even fight Joshua for free. You didn't fight him, period. So why would you justify getting 500 million pounds, a half a billy, to fight one guy? Unless it's 3 times. You know what I mean? That's the only way it would make sense, if it's some type of rematch involved or some type of tournament style. Like, look, whoever fights and wins out of Joshua and Wilder, then they can fight, but they get a portion of that damn money. You don't get it all yourself. And I know what Tyson's doing. It makes it look like he is higher or worth more than he really is, but he's going to call their bluff to see how high they can get that number. So if he takes anything less, people, I want you to understand, if Tyson Fury takes anything less than 500 billion, that means he wanted to fight. If he doesn't, and that's his last and final draw of this is what I want, take it or leave it, he does not want to fight Alexander Usyk because he's afraid to lose. Like he said, if you want me to put it, quote unquote, all on the line, you know what that means? All on the line? All on the line means it's a risk that I'm taking that I don't want to take without being compensated. So essentially, you're saying that Alexander Usyk is worth half a billy and Anthony Joshua is worth nothing. There's another way you can think of it. Or this unknown, quote-unquote, foreigner's marquee value has elevated simply because he beat the guy that you're supposed to fought for a lot of money. So, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of ways you can look at it with Tyson Fury. But if he wants to fight Alexander Usyk for $500 million, I think that's absurd. I think even 100 million would be worthy. Okay? So and let me drop this on you guys before I leave, okay? Why would Tyson Fury expect to get $500 million or more and way more money than Anthony Joshua got when Anthony Joshua is actually the cash cow, or was the cash cow? Counterpunch. Why would you expect to get more than him, knowing damn well you don't make or haven't made any type of money like that, but you're going to fight Alexander Usyk and get that amount of money? It makes no sense to me. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury stating that I will come out of retirement to fight Alexander Usyk, but for one price, $500 million, and I would have fought Anthony Joshua for free. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.